We'll start with question 1. Liz, are you set?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So first off, we have to deal with the fact that you guys are robots, because this is the weirdest interview setup I've ever had. But I like it. I totally respect the fact that you guys are, doing this. And I just want to know, why have you become robots? And what do the helmets and masks allow you to say that you wouldn't normally say? Okay, I see how this will work. Wow, so you're still expressing, okay, fine. Do you feel empowered by hiding yourself and enough to be more truthful, or do you become less? Oh, I see, okay. That wasn't the question, but okay. Okay, are we out of order already? That was, yeah, okay. You know what we should do? We should just go through. Why don't we do it like, I'm going to record everything. Yeah, and then go back and just do my questions. So. Okay. All right, so let me just, okay, you can hit the next question. Okay. And hang on a second. Okay, you can go for the next one. Okay. And okay, next. Okay. Okay, go. Is that 7? Okay.
Yeah.
Reload. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that's the way you had done it. So.
No, but it's okay because we had the freedom to do the answer
Out of order. Yeah.
So you have
fine.
the freedom to redo the question
Exactly.
yourself. So it's fair in both ways.
Exactly.
We're recreating spontaneity.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you know what I'm going to do, Liz? Afterwards, we'll close the windows and I want to get this helmet in the dark. For sure, that's okay. Once we're done this. Is it hot in there?
It's fine.
It's hot, yeah. We'll try and get through this real fast.
Hello?
I am sending much music small number 2.
Okay.
Alors ça charge, ça charge.
Wow. Nice taxes.
And normally it's good. C'est bon, Thomas, press 1. Kilo, j'éteins les fréquences.
Ouais, moi je vais éteindre aussi, je vais recommencer.
Bon, vraiment, ok.
Attends 2 secondes.
Ok.
Vas-y.
J'initialise. C'est genre rectitude. Ok. Vidéo. Normalement, alors attends.
Ne touche à rien.
Bon, mais normalement, je suis bon.
Non. Ok, alors. Ça arrive des fois. Donc là, ça recommence. Donc tu vas recommencer encore.
Ouais, je referme, je reprends.
Ok, alors tu recommences.
T'inquiète.
Par contre, tu vas peut-être aller à ces fonds.
Dis-moi quoi.
Tu vas refaire select.
Ouais, c'est exactement ce que je suis en train de faire. J'ai resélecté en fait. Allez, là, je t'ai envoyé là.
Non, pas encore. Non. Ok, vas-y.
Ok, ça part.
Ça s'est arrêté?
Ouais.
Ok, alors là il y a.
On déclenche le une fois.
Non, tu fais select file.
Ouais.
Quand tu fais stop and send,
Ok, alors stop, et c'est bon.
tu quittes,
Ouais.
tu rallumes and send,
Ouais.
tu vas dans select file,
Ouais.
tu remontes dans le bureau, LED.
Ok, archive. Ok, je te l'envoie.
Ouais.
Ok, ça renvoie.
Oh yeah, can you move your head again there, Guy? Manuel? Oh, okay. And then move it up? Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Ça bouge, ça renvoie.
Oh, do it again?
Ouais, allez,
That
c'est bon.
side to side,
Donc
yeah.
là tu refais select file
Ouais. Et je refais ce que je veux.
et tu retournes ce que tu veux dans ce moment-là. Et donc c'est Match Music de Small.
Ça
y est.
Quoi?
Diplôme ouvert, je sais pas quoi.
Non, là c'est toujours l'autre. Là je les envoie. Ok, je suis en train d'envoyer le match. Ça envoie. Vas-y.
C'est bon.
Ok. Et je vais faire suite.
Okay. So. You want to hit the next one? It's weird. They're really quite expressive. Okay. Hit it. Right. Next. Right. Kite. I missed that one. Okay. Do you want to go again? Is that 7 already?
Yep.
Whew. Next.
You know what? You're going to keep those on the backs because we draw them like as you know we didn't put the back.
Non mais c'est bon, c'est bon.
C'est vrai. On voit un peu sa tête. Hein,
It looks very
ouais.
quick.
Et-
He's,
Oh, okay.
We're almost done.
It's just, you know, like, you can see there a bit his head. You know, from Thomas. Okay, now it's okay,
it's so weird because you start humanizing your, even though your structure is so like metallic and it's just weird. You start like because of the face and stuff, you start imagining that this is.
Okay, Thomas,
Is it true?
j'envoie des trucs là.
You start imagining. Ok. C'est bon là? C'est des nouvelles...
Musique 3, c'est bon.
C'est des nouvelles réponses là?
Voilà.
Ok.
Okay. So yeah, number 3. Okay. Can you go again? Is that it? Or is there more?
One more.
One more, okay. One more time. That's it?
Yes.
That,
Ça s'est terminé où là?
C'était ça, once again, drugs are very
Mais non, il y en a... C'était ça?
Ouais.
And there was, I think there was the... What is this one?
the drugs was
Goodbye.
goodbye. Oh, I missed that.
What is this one? I did another one also, I think.
Hello. Oh, yeah, we haven't had that one yet.
Is it an ID or something?
Oh, it's an ID. That's wicked. That's perfect.
Okay, we did
Can
an
you-
ID because usually, because it's really hard to reprogram after.
Right.
Tu le fais, Thomas, tu le fais?
Okay.
Can you do the last two, the goodbye and the Much Music ID again?
Guiman, enfin, c'est vraiment.
Ouais,
Ok, on fait un signe de la main alors. Ok.
Refais, Thomas.
Un, deux, ok. Dans 1, 2,
Refaites les
3.
deux. On recommence parce que chez moi, quand vous dire trois, vous allez faire en même temps.
Ok.
1, 2, 3.
That's great. Okay.
Et hello, we are Daft Punk, you're watching Much Music. Voilà, c'est celui-là.
Attends, I will start with you.
1, 2, 3. Hello, we are Daft Punk, and you're watching Much Music. C'est bien.
Well, let's just okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is I've never okay. Okay. So in one of the press articles that I read, it said that British DJ Pete Tong played your new single one more time for the first time, and it was available immediately after that on Napster. 21 copies of this track you could download for free on the net. So what do you think about that phenomenon? Good answer. Okay. So what we're doing a thing about the state of pop music right now.
I think you didn't do the Napster question.
I think this is one. This one is what role does the computer and internet play in the future of music? Is that
okay.
that was your Napster answer,
Okay.
right? Yeah, because we're doing like a half-hour special about the future of pop music. So that's what we wanted to know from you was what role do you think the computer and the internet will play in the future of music? Were you not recording that?
No, can you do that again?
Okay. Okay. What role does the what role do you think the computer and the internet will play in the future of music? And this totally okay, Liz?
Yeah.
Is that good? Okay. So we're now in the year 2001, and it's a space age that was imagined by people last century with a particular futuristic look, which looks really weird to us now because in the 50s they thought that future technology would look a certain way. And your music is being touted as being very futuristic, yet it has a very old feel to it. And you can't really put a finger on what it reminds you of, but it just feels old to me. In a past interview, you said like how technology kills creativity on the dance floor and how low tech in the end defeats high tech. And I really like that idea of how we're in the end developing all these new things that bring us back to the basics. What do you appreciate about low tech and past technologies?
Can I shoot behind him?
Oh, yeah, okay, that'll be
Sort
great.
of like behind, just a little bit off
Yeah.
not the back, but just
Yeah.
the corner here.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. In an old interview, you claimed for us there are flashes of very strong energy when we're doing a track. It's not like a hallucination, more like bolts and flashes of a time when we were very happy. So I'm wondering, did you guys try to consciously achieve that state while you were making this album? Or what?
Hold on. I'm just checking one thing.
There's nothing lit right now.
Yeah, I know, that's right.
Okay. Reboot. There we go.
Hold on. Actually, I've got this cool animation as well.
Oh yeah?
So, like this one,
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
this one. I'm sending questions. Okay.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. In 1997, you said when you're upset, you can't make music. And for a lot of artists, that's the opposite is true. So I'm just wondering, is this still true for you? If you're upset, you can't make good music. The lyrics to what?
Try not to have it.
Oh yeah. The lyrics to "Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger" are "Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger." Do you think that that the technology that we've created makes us better human, makes life better for human? Where am I? Right. Do you think the technology that we've created makes life better for human beings? Is bigger necessarily stronger and better? And where does your music fit in? Where does music in general fit into that equation? Oh, and the last part of that was, what has the money that you've made from your music given you beyond financial stability? Is this too weird?
It's because
You know what you could do?
So we just have a few more questions. All right. Is that okay, Liz? Okay. So Rome Anthony sings on the track one more time, and I want to know at what point during the recording process did you actually decide to distort his voice? Because he has such a beautiful voice. and then there's another part to that question, which was I interviewed him when I interviewed him a year and a half ago. He mentioned that he was working on this track. So obviously, this has been a track that's been in progress for a long time. Did you ever get frustrated with the fact that, or impatient about releasing this track earlier? Oh yes. Do you want to move or?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. Couple more. Something is the track "Something About Us" is a love song. And were you guys just trying to surprise people, or are you trying to explore a different, more mature side of yourselves? Where's your heart? Yeah. Oh, on screen. The nope, that's the beeping dots. That's okay. Whatever, we can get it later. Okay, DJ Sneak helped out on the track "Digital Love," and when I've interviewed him, he talks about having a sharing attitude about his life, and he really brings people into his fold. And I want to know what is it that you appreciate about Sneak as a person, or the way that you work with him. Okay, house music or disco? What's the difference to you? Is there a difference? Does that work for my responses, Liz? Okay. In the past, you guys have had killer videos, and the images have always been really weird, but they've worked really well with the music. So these upcoming videos that you're making will be Japanese animation, and I want to know: will the Japanese visuals, with the Japanime, will the visuals have the same kind of synergy that they've had with your music in the past? I guess we can go backwards. Oh yeah, your father wrote many disco hits back in the 80s. So what does he think of your new album? So, you okay, Liz?
Yeah.
Okay. You're always creating hits. Your side projects have been monsters. For instance, Stardust, Music Sounds Better Than You. What was your intent in creating tracks outside of Daft Punk? And how does it feel when they took off the smash hit singles? Okay, and lastly, we're on the last question, yay! I'm doing a half-hour special about drugs and dance music. So I want to know, do you need to have drugs in order to understand dance music? And what do you guys think about people who do drugs in order to dance to techno or listen to electronic music when they go out? Cool. Oh yes. Do you think that drugs are necessary for creativity? And at what point does at what point do drugs become dangerous? Right. So having the annual techno parade in France and having techno promoted by the French Minister of Culture, have things calmed down over drug use in the scene? Have the authorities taken a different approach now? And can you understand why they would want to crack down? And the last one, oh yeah, when I interviewed Laurent Garnier a couple months ago, and he said that the authorities and people in the press don't like talking about drugs. So that there's a lot of misinformation out there, and a lot of people don't actually discuss it. Do you think that the state should have a role in educating people about the dangers of drugs?
Et c'est un truc automatique, ça défile.
Il est quoi sur plus small 4 ou 5? Ah, il
Daft Punk have never been comfortable with publicity. In the past, they've always done their interviews wearing masks of some sort, and this time they've gone all the way. They've become robots. So, in fact, our talk for their new album, Discovery, was very impersonal, shall we say.
Là, je t'envoie plus le on est musique plus ça.
C'est drôle?
Ouais.
Daft Punk have never been ones for showing their face publicly, particularly because they want you to focus on their music. This time, for their new album Discovery, they've taken it a step further. They've become robots, and that made our conversation a little impersonal.
Around the World, réalisé par Michel Gondry et tourné en juillet 97.
Daft Punk have never been ones for showing their face publicly because they want you to focus on their music. This time, the French duo has...
DJ Sneak, Paul Johnson, Robert Armani, Roger Sanchez et d'autres grands
Daft Punk have never been one.
producteurs de house. Nous vous présentons maintenant le clip de
Daft Punk have never been ones for showing their faces in public because they want you to focus on the music. This French duo has a new album out called Discovery, and this time they've become robots, which has made our conversation a little impersonal.
y apprendre la vérité de One More Time. Ça, tu l'as vu hier? Ouais.
Ok, t'as loadé là? Non, non. Attends, alors je vais éteindre et je reviens. 2 secondes.
Daft Punk have never been ones for showing their face in public because they want you to focus on their music. This time the French duo has a new album out called Discovery, and they've taken this to a step further. They've become robots. So that made our conversation a little impersonal. Okay, rolling? Can... Okay. So the robots want you to know the new Daft Punk album Discovery will be out on March the 13th in New York City. I'm Marissa Golka for Facts.